Welcome to Faith Reloaded. I'm Rev Kev, and I'm here to stir your faith, sharpen your focus, and fuel your flame so you walk in power and not burn out. Take a breath, open your heart, let's lock in. This is Faith Reloaded. Well, I want to give a special shout out to my World Harvest Worship Center family. I want to thank you guys for supporting your pastor in this new venture called Faith Reloaded. It's a real blessing to know you're behind me and supporting me. And I hope these podcasts continue to bless you and everybody else that is, I don't think it's called tuning in, but whatever, you're watching it, opening it, listening to it, scrolling to it. I thank you all, and God bless you. Well, welcome to day one of our Still Standing series, Joy in the Ring, Faith in the Fight, Victory Guaranteed. I'm talking to you today to the person who's like, Rev Kev, I'm praying, I'm trying to obey God, I'm doing all, quote, the Christian stuff. So why does it feel like the more I do right, the more wrong hits my life? You ever look at your life and think, this does not look like victory. This looks like the deleted scenes from my testimony video. Well, let's go straight at it today. Today's title for day one is, Why Am I Getting Hit If I'm Doing Right? So, real talk would be like, this doesn't look like victory. Let's be honest. Most of us come to Jesus with at least a little expectation that life would get easier. We may not say it out loud, but deep down we think the thoughts, I'm saved now, things should smooth out. God, you got me, right? And then after you started taking God seriously, after you got baptized, after you stopped playing with sin, that's when the attack showed up. The bills, the drama, the health scares, the family tension, the mental battles. And somewhere in your heart, this thought sneaks in. If I'm doing right, why does it feel like this? Listen to what Jesus actually said in John 16:33. In this world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. He promised two things in one sentence. Number one, you will have trouble. That's your Lord speaking right there. He's saying you're going to have trouble. Number two, he says, you can still have cheer because he's already overcome. So hear me. The presence of trouble does not mean the absence of victory. It means you are living in the same world Jesus told you about, and you have access to the same victory he promised. Let's talk about the fact that you didn't get weaker, you switched sides. Let me mess with a lie the enemy tells. He whispers, look at how hard life got since you started following Jesus. You were doing better before. You must be doing something wrong. No, you're not doing anything wrong. You just switched sides. That's not what's happening. You didn't get weaker. You just switched sides. But you're like, wait a minute. If I'm on the winning team, shouldn't I be stronger and not feeling weaker? No, you switch sides, so there's a target on you. There's a bullseye on your head, on your back, and that enemy's mad because you left his camp. When you were running with the world, the enemy didn't need to fight you. Why waste his ammo on somebody already walking in his direction? Back then, the devil was like, Nah, that's my cousin. Leave them alone. They're helping the brand. But the moment you said, Jesus, I'm yours, I'm done living for myself, I'm done living dirty, I'm done playing church, that's when hell went, hold up, run the tape back. They what? They serving who now? You didn't become a problem when you sinned. You became a problem when you switched kingdoms. Colossians 1:13 says, He has delivered us from the power of darkness and conveyed us into the kingdom of the Son of His love. That conveyed word means to be transferred. See, you were transferred out of one kingdom and into another. And transfers come with tension. Your old master is angry. Your new master is faithful. And you are standing right in the middle of that spiritual transition. See, we got to reframe the fight. You got to lift your head. I want to encourage you right now on a way to do this. So instead of asking God, if you love me, why is there a fight? Maybe the better question is, God, if there's a fight, what does that say about the value you've placed on my future? Boxers don't step into the ring for free. There's always something on the line. A title, a belt, a reputation, a reward. In the same way, you are not in a random, pointless battle. There is a purpose to your fight. Your obedience is threatening something. Your freedom is disrupting something. Your yes to God is dismantling something in the kingdom of darkness. So hear this in your spirit. Your battle is not proof you're abandoned. Your battle is proof you're engaged. You're not weird for getting hit. You're not weak for getting hit. You're not less spiritual because it suddenly got harder. It might actually be evidence that you're right where you're supposed to be, in the clash between God's will and the enemy's resistance. Here's a practical takeaway, a new way for your day. Let's get real for day one. At some point today, something is going to swing at you. A bill you weren't expecting, somebody's attitude, a delay, a discouraging thought out of nowhere. When that happens, instead of spiraling into, why me? What did I do wrong? I want you to pause. Just 5 seconds. And whisper this. I'm still in a fight, and I'm on the winning side. You might not feel victorious in that moment, but say it anyway. You're not talking to your feelings. You're talking to your spirit. You're agreeing with Jesus already said. Try that one line today and watch how it shifts your perspective. So today we answered this. If I'm doing it right, why am I still getting hit? Because you've switched sides. You're valuable. You're in a real war with a real enemy, but you're on the side that's already won. And I want to let you know, for it's not news. This is not brand fresh, hot off the press news, but it's news that a lot of people have forgotten and don't pay recognition to. But there is a devil loose, and he's after you. He's after your freedom, and he wants you to feel like you're weak and you're vulnerable. But you need to know you are valuable, and you're in war with him, and you're a threat to him, as long as you follow Christ and serve the kingdom and worship Christ in all that you do. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the next question. Okay, I'm in a fight. but how do I keep getting back up when I'm tired of being tired? Day 2 is called Holy Stubbornness, when quitting looks reasonable. We're going to talk about how God can take that stubborn streak in you and baptize it so you refuse to quit on him even when everything in you wants to sit down. And like I've said at World Harvest Worship Center last week and this week too, and we actually have this little plaque on the wall in our kitchen. It says, "Quitters never win and winners never quit." Today, make a determination that you will not quit and you are a winner. Make sure you come back tomorrow for the next version, the next day in this podcast. And before I close, there was something I wanted to do at the beginning of this podcast. You know, I wear a lot of sports jerseys, and you may not know the difference, but most of them that I've worn so far are not the same one over. This one, I'm going to do a little a quiz for you. My hat is from the 70s. It's a rendition of the All-Star game that was played, I think, in 77 at Yankee Stadium. And the jersey that I'm wearing is from 1973. And it is of the captain of that time. And I guess I'll give you the extra clue. He wore number 15. And he was the captain, and his life was cut short. If you know the answer to that question, I want you to post it in the comments of this podcast. This is Rev Kev, and I want to thank you for hanging out with me today on the Faith Reloaded podcast. If this episode blessed you, take a moment to share it with someone who needs encouragement. And don't forget to subscribe, to rate, and to leave a review, and definitely share it so more people can find it. You can also get more resources, messages, and updates at www.whcfla.org and www.votm.org. Download the Voice of Truth Ministries / Kevin C. Benton Ministries app and the World Harvest Worship Center app, and they are both available on both app stores. Everything is there to help you walk this thing out day by day with Jesus. Until next time, remember, you are not alone. God is with you, and he's not finished with your story. Stay ready, stay steady, locked in on Jesus, and keep your faith reloaded.